Lim Kim, not to be confused with Lil Kim, is a K-pop artist who isn't quite doing K-pop on this latest EP here, Generasian. I do quite like the play on words of generation. It's a nice little thing. And on this EP here, she is going for quite a deconstructed club sound, I guess you could call it. Some hip-hop influences being thrown in there too. It's quite an eclectic EP that we got here. Lim Kim is quite an all over the place performer. Her voice is quite erratic and wild at times, which really matches the energy of some of the songs. There's some really like trap heavy beats that she's going pretty crazy over quite often. It's got this wild energy to it that you can't really help but not notice, and it ends up being pretty fun for the most part, although there are a few points on the EP where it just does get a bit irritating. The idea behind Yellow is a bit annoying. This idea that she's got this power because she's yellow is just a bit corny. It sounds pretty damn great though. I do love the production on this track, to be honest, so even if you were to just ignore the lyrics and the hook that it gets a bit repetitive, you can have quite a fun time with what she's going for here. Yo Soul has more of an art pop influence to it, which I think actually works quite well in her favour. It only really shows the diversity of genres that she's crossing over here and still making it fairly unique to her own style too. The different mix of styles and genres here, you can definitely tell that, you know, the K-pop influence is still there, but it's just being twisted into something completely unique and fresh. Kind of how like an artist like Jackie Y does it too on her music. If you've heard the album Enchanted Propaganda, which you should hear, it's very good. It's just like such an array of ideas and collection of sounds and styles all smashing together to create a really cool sound, and she's such a good performer that she sells it, and it's kind of like Lim Kim on here too. The instrumental on the track Mong is so strange. The watery effects that come through too just remind me of something that FK Twigs would be doing on the album LP1. So yeah, the last track is pretty great too. You got this MIA type instrumental, and you've got Lim Kim just wailing over it with her voice. She's got such an expressive voice. I could imagine people finding it annoying at times. It occasionally does on here too, but when it's right, it really does shine. And that's essentially the EP in a nutshell. I really just wanted to highlight it and bring people's attention to it, because I think a lot of people would end up loving this, but for me, I'm liking it. But I'm mostly excited to see where she goes from here. I mean, hopefully there's an album coming next year or something, because these ideas that she's throwing in on this album are really sticking. Could easily see a great album coming from her like in a year or something, so I'm excited to see where she goes from here. Check this out, it's good. Hopefully you liked my review, and yeah, tell me what I should be reviewing next, what I should be checking out. Have a good day, subscribe, goodbye.